What's going on YouTube? Free Minds Eye here with another Borderlands 2 build for you all. Sorry, you're gonna have to excuse the commentary for today. It's just been fucking brutal this week. Footage has gotten deleted. Fucking my Xbox freezes every 5 minutes, so there's no point of even me trying to fucking play Dark Souls. It's fucking ridiculous. On top of it too, now I'm fucking just getting over a cold. Well, that was after I was drinking and using that Necromancer build. Is bullshit. Let's just get into it. This is my main Siren build, just to get from point A to point B as fast as possible and still deal damage. Like it evolves around switching shields and grenade mods, and I use all the Moxie weapons. I use it's called the Supersonic Puppetmaster because it's basically Fleet with Thoughtlock and Ruin. And Ruin's just in there just so I could do a shit ton of damage. Is both the trees Motion and Ruin. So any tree with like Cataclysm basically is gonna be fairly decent since that's the powerhouse tree for the Siren. But like I said, this is just my main Siren build, like what I use just to fuck around with and just to farm with and everything. Because when I think of a Siren, I think of area of effect, damage over time, high damage per second, just awesomeness. Now, like I said, it uses all the Moxie weapons. It's up to you what kind of elements you guys want to use with your Moxie weapons, because what works for me may not work for you. But this is just my setup, the Creamer, the Good Touch and the Bad Touch. I prefer to use the Good Touch and the Bad Touch for like armor and fleshies, and then the shotgun's always there, just nice. You can use all the slow hands or the Heartbreaker. And then we have the Ruby. Ruby is an amazing health restoration. I think it's 12% you can get your health back. But like I said, this build evolves around switching the shields from the Rough Rider, the Black Hole, and the Flame of the Firehawk. It all depends on the situation when enemies you're versing. But like I said, to get from point A to point B as fast as possible, I use the Rough Rider with the skill Fleet, because while your shields are depleted, you get a huge speed increase. Now the grenade mod, it's really up to you guys. I mean, I usually rock either the Quasar or the Breath of Terramorphous, since the Breath of Terramorphous has a nice area of effect and damage over time, and it's just awesome combined with the Moxie weapons. A lot of quick health restoration. And then I go with the Bone of the Ancients, like all kinds, like fire, corrosive, shock. All depends on, like I said, what enemy you're fighting, and plus since it has that cooldown rate, that's always a bonus. And I use the Breakneck Banshee class mod mainly, just for that +5 fleet and backdraft, which we'll hear again in a second. Actually, we'll just do it now. Like I said, excuse me, like this fucking week it sucked fucking ass. We'll just get into it, just talk about the bread and butter. Like I said, yeah, it's called a Puppet Master because of this skill right here, Thoughtlock. It basically makes an enemy turn into an ally. And then what I usually do is actually I'll talk about the bread and butter, and then I'll talk about how I go about it. Convergence. Every time we cast Phase Lock, it'll pull all the other enemies towards that one guy. And then if we kill that enemy, its subsequence will activate, and it'll have a chance for our Phase Lock to go to another enemy and Phase Lock him, and then reapply Convergence and Converge and Ruin and everything, and Thoughtlock itself. Now, like I said, Fleet, we have the movement speed increase, and since Motion is all about having our Phase Lock out as quick as possible and as long as possible with Quicken and Suspension, so that's always nice. So, like I said, this is just my main build, just to fuck shit up and run around at supersonic speeds. But coming over into Cataclysm, which is basically our high damage per second, a couple area of effects, but Helios, that's fiery explosions to our Phase Lock. It's an awesome skill. It just adds the other effects to our Phase Lock. A lot of people don't like Backdraft, but I like to switch from shield to other shield, and plus I just fucking love Novas. So it does in between like 250 to 450 damage I've seen, and then once they're slag, that's ×3 damage. So it's not that bad if you get it maxed out like this. And then coming over to Cloud Kill, that's just, I love this skill. Free damage, fucking awesome. Reaper, that's another one of our bread and butter skills. Increased gun damage while the enemy's half health is remaining, or 50% of its health is remaining. No, yeah, I said that right. Yeah. And then Blight Phoenix, area of effect. You don't have to use this. A lot of people don't, but like I said, I just like area of effect shit with the Siren, because that's how I see my Siren. Damage over time and area of effect. Now Ruin is what's going to be amazing, coupled with Convergence, Subsequence, and Thought Lock. Because every time we use our Phase Lock, we're going to be slagging, Electrocute, Corrode, Hamfire, and once we once we Phase Lock them, it'll pull all the enemies together. And then once we kill that guy, we Subsequence. Now what I do is I Phase Lock, and then I'll let my puppet do a little bit of work for like maybe 3 to 4 seconds, and then I'll try to kill him as fast as possible to see if I can get another Subsequence, because this is basically my main like just fucking around build, because I love seeing like my puppet do fucking work. And then once we kill our puppet, we get some health back with a sweet release over here in the harmony tree. And then once we kill that puppet, Subsequence will activate, converge it. It's just a fucking amazing combo. But yeah, like I said, I prefer like all the Moxie weapons to this, and the Rough Rider basically. In the gameplay footage, like I said, it sucks. My Xbox freezes every 5 fucking goddamn minutes. So in the footage, I forgot to switch out my shield, but it just shows like how devastating this build is, even without a Nova shield. You don't really need to even rely on Backdraft or a Nova shield. It's just an amazing build, just so fun to like fuck around with. Alright, I'm just showing you guys that I'm still using the same build and everything, the Moxie weapons, the Rough Rider and everything. I feel like fucking shit. And I forgot to go over Flicker. With Flicker, the modifiers in this game are just awful unless you have a gun that's like really high fucking elemental chance and everything. It's multiplicative and not additive. Just look it up. If anything, I'll put it in the wiki. But I usually try to thought lock the biggest, most badass guy. See if we get this guy right here, Heavy Nomad. See if he can do some work real quick. Can we kill him? I'll try to. There we go. And we got that sweet release, and it went on to the next guy. I am the Puppet Master. God, wasn't that like a fucking like kid show? If I could find out like the kid show that said that, I'll put a little skit in there. Put a little audience laugh after. Just look at all them numbers, different colors and everything. That's how Ruin for you, just badass. And there goes that. But that's what I love about the Moxie weapons, constantly getting healed. Because without the Moxie weapons, we wouldn't really have any kind of health restoration. Excuse me. Or health regeneration. Like I said, I'm fucking sick right now. They're playing that I went fucking drinking, and then I came back home and drank even more. Let's get this Juggernaut. He will fuck shit up. Since he uses basically 2 rocket launchers. Oh no, he's using 2 shotguns. God, motherfucker's got shit ton of health. But it don't matter. I'm a motherfucking puppet master. That's what I love about this. Like once we thought lock the enemy, all the enemies will turn towards our ally now, and it'll keep them off our backs and everything. That's what I love about this build, just being able to run from point A to point B, deal massive damage over time. Because like I said, when I think about the Siren, I think about damage over time, area of effect, like all that good stuff. Oh, I'm thinking I should have just put fucking music to it instead of hearing you guys fucking making me hack and cough. It's a little shotgun guy. Those guys can do some fucking work too sometimes. I've had those guys fucking kill me in a couple hits. I'm not gonna lie, like they could have done a lot more with the Siren, like in her phase lock. I mean, they did something with Thought Lock. That's a fucking badass idea, being able to be basically a puppet master. Ruin's pretty cool too, but I kind of wish they would have expanded a little bit more on the phase lock. Like maybe do like a force push, like a fucking Jedi move, or like that. I just think they could have done it like so much better with the phase lock. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still good and everything, but because I mean, this is a fucking awesome build. I love playing this build when I'm using my Siren. Just fucking kicks ass. And as you can see, even without the shield, it's still fucking just devastating. Get the Ruin going, Convergence. I don't even know why I'm using this. I just wanted to show you guys. I just didn't want to use the good touch the whole fucking time. But it doesn't really matter since Ruin actually has a really good chance to fucking slag everything. And since we're gonna be killing shit real fucking easy since they're slag, Convergence will set off again, Thought Lock, just awesomeness. What the fuck is up with this guy? Oh, never mind, he's not stuck in the air anymore. Get the good touch out. That's another thing too, since we put mainly all of our points into Motion and Cataclysm, Motion's all about, like, you know, getting our phase lock out as fast as possible and keep it out as long as possible. Ooh, fuck yeah, badass glide. Get that boot forward right there. You have to excuse me, I'm making horrible impressions right now. Yeah, I'm just fucking around. If it was, like I said, if it was actual in game and I was farming, I'd just thought lock and I mean I'd phase lock, so it cost thought lock. And they'd be our ally, and they'd just run from point A to point B. Since we have fleet constantly on, just being able to run fast as hell. Yeah, just fucking destroying them. Just fucking destroying them. They didn't even stand a chance. Yep, that's about it. I mean, I'm surprised I was able to even get this footage because my shit usually freezes within 5 minutes. I apologize since it was round 1. I couldn't get past round 2. Alright, that's it. You guys gotta remember, what works for me may not work for you. Like I said, this is just my general Siren build. Just fucking shit up and being able to get from point A to point B. I really like this is my all-time favorite build for the Siren. Just devastating. But yeah, let me know how you guys what changes you make. I encourage you guys to find out what works best for you, because like I said, what works for me may not work for you. Peace.